Well, hi there. Name is Flavius Checorus, unless I change it last second. That's the name of the channel. This is the first video on this channel, so I don't want to bore you guys, newcomers. What we're doing today, as you can see here, is basically literally watching the history of Europe every year. This channel is gonna be focused on history mostly. Maybe we can do some other stuff, but yeah. So that's the video over here, obviously. Very nice video, 7 years ago, 32 million views. Everybody, yeah, everybody watched it, this video. Everybody made reactions, so might as well do one more, because of course that's how it is. So yeah, let's begin the reaction. I hope you guys like it. Okay then, preemptive like over here, and let's begin. This is max volume. Let me actually put like here the volume here. Okay, this video shows the borders and populations of each country in Europe, starting from 400 before Christ. Okay then, so as you can see here, there is a list. You guys can look at it. Yeah, there's a list, the list of the countries and most powerful countries, I assume. Yeah, the Achaemenid Empire, basically the Persian Empire, with 14 million population. Interesting, I did not know that many people live there. Okay then, and then we have the Iberians, the Gauls, and then the Greek city-states, which are all of the blue around the map. And then have the Berbers, which is wait, where are the Berbers? Oh yeah, here. Scythians over here. Carthage over here. The Republic, I assume. Germanic people over here. Celts and Slavs. Okay, and you read the rest, obviously. So as you can see here, it's already 363 BC. Everything is moving so fast. Rome is still small. I believe they're a republic by now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're a republic still. This is before the Pyrrhic Wars. This is before Alexander the Great. I think in a bit it's gonna be. I think it's right now. It's Philip II who's in charge. Yeah, as you see, yeah, it's Philip II because Philip II kickstarted the advancements and you know, the rise of the Macedons. So yeah, okay. So let's see how Macedon is going to be rising. Okay, Rome is also rising a bit here. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Did you guys see that? Look at this, look at this. It's already over. The Persian Empire is no more. The Macedonian Empire literally replaced it. And in 323, unfortunately, with the death of Alexander the Great, it collapsed into various other kingdoms. Macedon is still strong though, being the hegemon of Greece. And then as you can see here, as with the fall of the Macedonians, another new power emerges, Rome, as you see here. And then we have the Seleucids, of course, who founded Antioch, by the way. Okay, look at this. Now the most powerful country is the Seleucid Empire. Rome is over here. I think the Pyrrhic Wars are happening. Yeah, these are the Pyrrhic Wars. Okay then. Okay, this is the first Punic War that happens. As you can see here. The Seleucids are losing something, I don't know what. Macedon is still strong. There's a few Greek city-states left. Okay then. Okay, this is I forgot. What's his name again? Hannibal, yeah, I think it's Hannibal who's conquering this. And then soon, okay, this is the second Punic War. Okay then, as you can see here is Hannibal over here. And Scipio Africanus defeated Hannibal over here, I think. And now, in a bit, the third Punic War will happen with the eradication of Carthage. Okay, everything is so fast, lol. Obviously, I'm gonna turn the playback speed a bit lower in a bit. Okay. Okay, Macedon is gone. Greece is gone. It was annexed by the Romans. So is Carthage. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at the Republic of Rome. How powerful it is, dude. They already are in Asia Minor, dude. They also did some advancements in Gaul. We have Sicilia over here. Not this Sicily, but Sicilia over here. Okay, Pontus. I think this is yeah, I think this was with Mithridates the Fourth, if I'm not mistaken. And around this time, Spartacus' revolt happened as well in southern Italy. Okay, Galatia and Cappadocia has been okay, subjugated, as well as Pontus and Armenia, and I assume Judea as well. Oh my gosh, this is Caesar conquering Gaul. Okay, there it is, no more Gaul. And I think in 49 or 48, Caesar crossed the Rubicon. I think, yeah, and now Caesar is in charge of Rome, of the Roman state. There we go. So fast. Okay, Mauritania has been subjugated. The Roman Empire has been founded with the rise of Octavianus Augustus, the nephew of Julius Caesar. And we'll have literally for like 400 years, the next 400 years, it's gonna just be the Roman Empire here. Nothing will change that much. Oh my gosh, okay. And the birth of Jesus happened around this time.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
I don't want to imagine. Okay, let's just continue. There we go. Okay, these are the Parthians, I think. Yeah, these are the Parthians. What are the Parthians? It doesn't say, right? Yeah. Okay, the conquest of Britain is happening over here. There we go. It's gonna go up to the Hadrian Wall. Ooh, that's far in Scotland. I didn't know. Okay. I think Scotland was called Caledonia back in the day. Hibernia. Okay, interesting. Dacians. Okay, the conquest of Dacia happened under Emperor Trajanus. Okay. All right then. Now we are at the peak of Roman military expansion, as you can see here. This is 117 AD. Emperor Trajanus has finished his conquest of Mesopotamia, and this is the farthest, this is the longest, territory extent of the Roman Empire. It's cool. Emperor Hadrian retreated from Mesopotamia and built the Hadrian Wall over here. He decided to focus on defense because he knew that he couldn't control all of this vast territory. And as you can see here, I think now we're Marcus Aurelius, and it's like the Pax Romana, the final years of the Pax Romana. And Commodus has entered, and the Pax Romana is dead, no more. Okay, I think like there's Elagabalus around here, must be. The crisis of the 3rd century will soon happen, will soon begin, and parts of the empire will be split off, unfortunately. Okay, the Sassanids. Okay, the Sassanid Empire, interesting. The Gallic Empire, there we go, split off, as well as the Palmyrene Empire as well. And it took Aurelianus, the child emperor, the restorer of the world, to completely take back everything. Okay, interesting. As you see here, the Western Roman Empire and Eastern Roman Empire have been birthed in 281, if I'm not mistaken, or 284, I forgot, by Emperor Diocletian, basically. I think Diocletian was in the east, and then Maximian in the west, if I'm not mistaken. And they each, in 291, they each had Caesars, aka successors, junior emperors. I think one in Italy. No. I think like one in France, Spain, and this one, and then Italy and North Africa was Maximian. This was Caesar, and this was Diocletian. Yeah. Okay. And soon Constantine the Great will show up. He's gonna unify the empire. Okay, there we go. In 324, I think, Constantine defeated Licinius over here. I think at Nicomedia maybe, or Chalcedon, I forgot. And then in 330, he officially moved the capital from Rome to his new found capital, Constantinople, aka New Rome at the time. Alright. Ooh, the Franks appeared. Maybe as Foederati, maybe? Okay, interesting. Around this time, I think Emperor Julian the Apostate was around. I think he died in Persia. Yeah, and then Emperor Jovian was around, and then he died as well. And now I don't know which emperor is, I forgot. Oh, look at the Huns. The Scourge of God, there they are. Okay then. This is the last year, guys. This is the last year of a united Roman Empire. In this year, there we go. The sons of Theodosius the Great. The last united Roman emperor has died in 395, leaving the empire split in two forever between his sons. We have in the Western Roman Empire Honorius, and in the Eastern Roman Empire Arcadius. Okay then, let's do this. Let's enjoy this ride while we can. Ooh, look, what the hell? Are those the Huns? How the they reached Constantinople? Okay then. The Visigoths are ramping. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Well done. In 12 years, basically, like 12 or 14, whatever, 15 years, the empire, the West is already rampaging. It's already dying. Look at this, bruh. Okay then. Well, at least the East survives. Okay, the Vandals sacked Rome in 410, I think. And then another sack of Rome happens in 455, if I'm not mistaken. This is Emperor Majorian, I think. Yeah, Majorianus, conquering all of these guys, and then he died, was assassinated, and everything was turned. Yeah. 476. Let's go back. So, like in 476, the last nominal Roman emperor, Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, died, or no, he wasn't died. He was overthrown actually by Odoacer, as you can see, Kingdom of Odoacer. And then maybe he was exiled or whatever happened. Dalmatia here, maybe if you're confused, is the remnants of the Western Roman Empire under the former Roman Emperor Julius Nepos, who reigned in 475. And then this is the Kingdom of Suzons under a Magister Militum. I forgot his name, honestly. I think Siagrus or something like that. I forgot his name. So these two are like one of the last remnants of the Western Roman Empire, as you can see here. And here we have the Ostrogothic Kingdom as well, which is going to be overthrowing Odoacerson. They're going in 486. The Kingdom of Seasons will cease to exist, as you can see. Okay, there we go. Ostrogothic Kingdom is going to conquer all of the Italian peninsula. There we go. I think around this time Anastasius is emperor in the east. Okay then. I think now Justin the First, yeah, from the Justinian dynasty, is in charge. And now it's Justinian the First. Okay, let's be ready for a Reconquista. There we go. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, interesting. Okay, so as you see, the Anglo-Saxons also arrived way earlier in the 400s, I think, in the British Isles. The Frankish kingdoms are like split off. Then we have the Visigothic kingdom over here, some Suevi kingdoms at Lava. There we go. The Sassanids are over here. The Gepids also. Okay then. There they are, the Lombards who invaded Italy, unfortunately. Okay.
Κάθε φορά που τρως μόλτο, το ζει.
Okay, as you can see, slowly the Roman Empire is losing ground on all fronts. I think, I think this is like the 30 years old 30 years of war between Sassanids and the Romans. There we go. Heraclius won, but at what cost? Because as you can see here, the Caliphate arrived, and North Africa is gone now, unfortunately. at this, bro. This is so sad. Look how far the southern Slavs arrived, bro. Like they reached up until Peloponnese, the Peloponnese peninsula. This is the Avars kingdom, the Bulgarians, who won the battle unfortunately against Constantine IV, Heraclian, which allowed them to settle below the Danube, unfortunately. The reign of Justinian II, who was overthrown now by Leo, and now it's Tiberius III, Apsimaros, and now it should be Justinian II again until 711. There we go. This marks the end of the Heraclian dynasty of the Roman Empire, and I think now it's Leo III. Yeah, this is the siege of Constantinople in 717. Leo III, Isaurian, has saved the Roman Empire, as you can see here. Okay, and because they couldn't go through the gates of Europe in the east, they decided to go through the west, the Umayyad Caliphate. And they managed to get through Iberia, but unfortunately they were defeated by Charles Cartel, I think. Okay, as we can see, Ravenna is gone. In 751, I think, around this time, yeah, the Papal States is no. Actually, the Papal States gained independence. I don't know why it doesn't show here. There we go. There are the Papal States. Okay, but the Romans still hold strong in Italy. They have Sardinia, Sicily, and a few holdings in southern Italy. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, they got some progress here in Greece as well. The reign of Irene of Athens. The crown of the Romans has passed to Charlemagne, unfortunately. Even though the crown of the Romans, the emperors from Constantinople still claim it. So yeah, around this time I think, like in 811 or 812, the Bulgars won a decisive battle against the Romans, and Nicephorus I has unfortunately died. Okay. Alright, look at how big the Frankish Empire is, bro. This is crazy. Emirate of Cordoba. I'm pretty sure the Umayyads still ruled this region, even though the Abbasid Caliphate was over here. And as you see, the British Isles are still, trying to figure out their destiny. Okay, there we have the Norwegian states. Okay, look how big the French state is, bro. Okay. Alright, after the death of Charlemagne, I believe now we see it's split between their sons. We have Middle Francia, East Francia, and West Francia. We know that East Francia will become the Holy Roman Empire. Middle Francia and will be split between West Francia and East Francia later on. And this West Francia will become the Kingdom of France eventually. Okay. I think now it's the reign of I forgot which reign is this. Ah yeah, Michael the Third, I think. Yeah, Michael the Third Mephisos. Crazy renaissance is about to happen, the Macedonian Renaissance, because now Basil the First started to rule, and now it's the reign of Leo the Sixth, the Wise. Okay. Hungary has arrived in the Carpathian region. Okay, interesting. Wessex is dominating the south, as you can see here. The Kievan Rus has established. The Khazar Khaganate is over here as well. Bohemia as well is over here. Okay. Germany, I think this is meant to be like the Holy Roman Empire or something. I'm not sure. Okay, look how strong the first Bulgarian Empire was, as you guys can see, bro. This is crazy. Look how much they almost took Athens itself, dude, and Saloniki as well. Okay, I think now it's about to be the reign of Basil II, the Bulgar Slayer, I'm sure. West Francia, Germany, about the same thing over here. Interesting. Sicilian Emirate. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, Sicily, the island of Sicily, was ruled by the Arabs in the 900s. and a bit of the 1000s as well. Okay. I think now it's about the reign of Basil the Second. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Basil starts to what you call it? Conquer the Bulgarian stardom. They also fight some wars, small wars actually, some skirmishes with the Fatimid Caliphate in Egypt, protecting their client kingdom of Aleppo over here. Okay, there we go. At the Battle of Claydon, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in 1014, they managed to defeat the Bulgarian army and absorb it. There we go. Okay, there we go. As you see here, and in 1025, let's go back. It was super fast. 1025, exactly 1,000 years back, before 1,000 years before. Unfortunately, one of the greatest Roman emperors, Basil II, has died in December, unfortunately, planning to go on a Sicilian campaign to reconquer the island. But unfortunately, fate did not want that. I'm about to cry. Oh man. Okay, well, now the Romans are going to go on a downfall again after all the hard work that Basil put in. As you can see here, there's the Holy Roman Empire. Let's actually explore the map. As you can see here, there's Poland actually. I didn't know that. Okay, North Sea Empire. Interesting. When England was ruled by the Vikings, basically, you know. So this is before not Alfred. I forgot his name. Before the Normans win here, basically. So yeah, before the Normans took over here in 1066, I think. So yeah, this is the Kingdom of France established. This is Castile. Interesting. Not Portugal yet, unfortunately. There's Burgundy here. And around this time, I think, yeah, the Kievan Rus has been converted to Eastern Orthodoxy by Basil II. Fun fact about Basil II, he married one of his nieces to one of the Kievan Rus' rulers. So yeah, the Russians have ties way back, lol. So yeah, yeah. Alright then. Ooh, Holy Roman Empire is what the hell? They even have parts of southern Italy. Interesting. Okay. Well, they're about to lose southern Italy. Okay, 1054 already passed with the Great Schism between Rome and Constantinople. Now the Great Church, United Church, is split off, unfortunately, officially. 1066, as you can see, the Normans got in. There we go, they got all of England. Okay, and 1071 happened, the Battle of Manzikert, one of the greatest military disasters of Roman history. The Turks won, unfortunately. What can you do? And because of the civil war, of course they lost all of Anatolia. Of course. And now freaking Michael the Seventh is still in rule. I don't know how so. But now I think it's Nicephorus III Potaniates who's in rule. And now it's Alexius I Komnenos, one of the greatest Roman emperors, who managed to repel the Normans in an invasion in the Balkans as well. And as you can see here, Alexius called off, actually was one of the few persons who actually proposed the idea of a crusade, asked the help of Pope Urban II, if I'm mistaken, to call a crusade to reconquer Anatolia and go for the Holy Land. As you can see here, in a few years they're gonna get over the coastline. There we go, as you can see here.
Right.
What? I don't care about you. Yeah, I don't care about you. Alright. Okay, ooh, interesting. Okay, there's Sicily formed. The two Sicilies, if I'm not mistaken, I think. And yeah, there's Scotland as well here. Norway holds a bit of Scotland as well. Okay, this is the reign of Ioannes II, if I'm mistaken. And now Manuel the Great, Manuel the First Komnenos, has ascended the throne. Okay, there we go. Manuel spent his life fighting in the Balkans a lot and in Anatolia. Okay, there's the Vlachs as well here. Uzis and Cumans, interesting. The Rum Sultanate. Bulgaria has gotten their independence, unfortunately, because of weak imperial authority, because of Isaac II ascending the throne. Okay, there we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I think no, yeah, I forgot about the Fourth Crusade. Yeah, this is gonna be hurtful for me. Okay, this is Aragon. Interesting. Aragon and Portugal also have formed. Interesting. Okay, Angevin Empire. This is a precursor to the 100 Years War, which will begin 100 years later, basically. There we go. In 1204, the sack of Constantinople happens, and the empire dissolves, unfortunately, replaced by Frankish-led state, the Latin Empire, a disgrace to Roman history. Before the sack actually happened, remnants of the Comnenian dynasty survived. The grandsons of Andronicus I Comnenus, the last Comnenian emperor in ruling Constantinople, fled thanks to Georgia's help to Trebizond to establish the Empire of Trebizond under Alexius I and George Comnenus. Then we have Empire of Nicaea, who claimed and later restored the Roman rule in Constantinople. We have Epirus and Thessaly as successor states. Okay, there we go. And I think soon we're gonna see the Mongols arrive. Soon enough. France is over here. Okay, okay, that's interesting. Is that English territory over there? Okay. There the Mongol Empire is. Oh my gosh, that's so scary, dude. Just imagine being a person who lives here, dude. Being a person who lives here. It's hell, literal hell. Okay then. Empire of Nicaea literally reconquered most of the successor states except Epirus, of course, and Trebizond. And there we go in 1261. 1261. Yeah, 1261. Michael VIII Palaiologos has restored the Roman Empire by recapturing Constantinople. The Holy Roman Empire is a mess right now, unfortunately for them. Okay, now it's the rule of Andronicus II, one of the worst Roman emperors, who was a precursor to the loss of Anatolia, unfortunately, and the disbandment of the navy, of Imperial Navy. Oh my gosh. One of the few last great Roman emperors, Andronicus III, who managed to win some battles and restore imperial authority in the Balkans. But after his death, as you can see, a civil war happened, which caused the Serbs to conquer most of the territory, the Ottomans to get into Europe, and yeah, the empire is beyond repair, unfortunately. Okay, as you can see here, Wallachia and Moldavia has been established. The first Romanian principalities established after so long. We see Lithuania, the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. There's also Smolensk, Novgorod Republic. The Muscovy is still under the Golden Horde's influence, as you can see here. The Teutonic States is very powerful at this point, as you can see here. Bohemia, I assume they are the Holy Roman Emperor, I assume. They're the crown, the imperial crown. Okay, I think the 100 Years War happens. Yeah, 100 Years War. There we go. In a bit, Timurids will show up, I think. Timurid Empire, there we go. Okay. The Byzantines have a small comeback over here up until 1425 under Manuel II Palaiologos. But now after this, it's, yeah, bye bye Rome. In 1429 or 1439, I forgot which year, but around this time, the union of the churches happened between Rome and Constantinople, which Constantinople literally bowed down to the Pope, as the Pope being the supreme ruler of the Christian church, basically. But that was not enough, because in 1444, the Battle of Varna, very famous. A lot of Christian nations gathered to defeat the Ottomans, but the Ottomans defeated them, and that was the last chance for the Christians to fight back and save Constantinople. But as fate had it, that could not happen, because in 1453, there we go, Constantinople fell to Mehmed II, Osman Oglu. Ottoman Empire has been born, and soon in 1461, the Empire of Trebizond, one of the last successor states of the Roman Empire, will fall as well. And literally in 1492, we're gonna see Christopher Columbus discover America. The Iberian Union happened between Castile and Aragon with Isabella of Aragon, if I'm mistaken. Okay, there we go. Spain literally got South Italy because why not? Lol. Okay. The Ottomans conquered the Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt. There we go. This is during the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, if I'm mistaken. Okay, the Holy Roman Empire is a mess right now. The emperor is Austria. Okay, and I think around this time, Austria and Spain had the same dynasty. Like the Habsburg dynasty ruled both nations. So yeah. Okay, look how powerful Spain was at this point. No wonder many wars happened with them, because who wouldn't want Spain? Okay, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth is a buffer state between the Holy Roman Empire, Ottoman Empire, and the Tsardom of Russia. You can see here. I think Michael the Brave, Michael the Brave united in 600, united the Romanian principalities and fought the Ottomans, but unfortunately he was assassinated in 1601 by a Hungarian. Okay, then we have Ireland over here. I think in 705 or around there, Scotland and Ireland will become, and England will become United Kingdom, I think. But another under personal unions, I think. Okay, we have some wars over here happening. We have the Swedes over here. Gustavus. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Okay, I think this was the Peace of Westphalia, most likely. Okay, what the hell, look at all the changes. Venice is still strong. Papa States are still strong as well. And so are the Spanish nation. Okay, what's happening here? Venice took southern Greece. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh my god, look at all the borders changes, dude. The Great Britain has formed. Austria has inherited some lands from Spain. Okay then. Whoa. Okay then. Russian Empire has been formed by Peter the Great, I think. Prussia is standing strong. I think soon the partition of the Commonwealth will happen. If it didn't already happen. Oh, there you go. Bye bye. Okay. And soon Napoleon will conquer all of Europe. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. We haven't seen this. Oh my gosh. Napoleon is so underrated, bro. Like, it's overrated in some places, but underrated in other places. Like, if Napoleon, instead of going for Russia, went for the Ottomans, they for sure could have captured Constantinople and then be crowned Basileus and Autocratorus, and then claim both Western Roman Empire and Eastern Roman Empire legitimacy. Maybe then he would have, his legacy would have survived, but he was dumb and attacked the Russians during the winter in 1812. Oh, and in 1812, unfortunately, Bessarabia, a part of Moldavia, has been cut off because the Russian Empire won a war against the Ottoman Empire. Here, there we go. They have Bessarabia, which led to the modern state of Moldova being consequences for that. Okay. This is, we have Sardinia Piedmont, I think. Yeah, Sardinia Piedmont wanting to unify Italy under its rule. So as you see here, soon it's gonna begin. Greece has been formed. Okay. 1821 revolution happened, by the way, yeah. France under Napoleon III, if I'm mistaken, have conquered Algeria from the Ottomans. Okay, the Romanian principalities are being exchanged between the nations, as you can see. United Principalities of Romania has been formed, and soon the nation will become free, as well as Serbia as well. And in 1870, I think, no, 1871, Rome will fall to the Italian nation, I think. Yep, there we go. Germany also has formed under Prussia and defeated and humiliated the Frankish Empire. There we go. Romania has been formed. Bulgaria is a semi-independent nation. Serbia is independent. Okay, Russian Empire soon gonna get into the First World War. I think like 6 years ago, the Treaty of Berlin happened, scrambling of Africa as well. Okay, there we go. Bulgaria is independent now, and the first Balkan War happened. The second Balkan War happened as well, and now the First World War began, the Great War. There we go, and look how fast it was, bro. Okay, USSR. Okay, the Soviet Union has formed under Lenin. Then we have Germany over here. Italy under fascist rule, as well as Germany. Okay, then we have the Second World War happen. Pack, France is gone. Pack, in 6 hours Denmark is gone. Pack, Norway is gone. Pack, Poland is gone. Pack, half of Russia is gone. Oh man. And there we go. Bye bye. The war in Europe has ended. Now the Cold War has begun between the USSR and the USA. Okay, and we won't see any territorial changes up until 1991, where where the Soviet Union has collapsed, unfortunately for them. Okay, and here we have more or less the same borders we have today, except for a few changes as well, like Kosovo being here, and then 2014 Crimea being stolen by Russia. Okay, and 2017 is going to be the end of this video. So yeah, this is, guys. Okay, let me have it like that. Okay, so very interesting. It went by very, very fast, but yeah, I kind of like this video. I learned a few things I didn't know that, and yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Obviously I'm gonna try to post more videos because it's a new channel, so yeah. But if somehow some people see this video, please comment down below what you want me to react to, because that will help me a ton. So yeah, I was Flavius Checorus, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Wait, why am I? No, it's not. Yeah, Flavius Checorus. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that name, I think, or am I changing? I'm not sure. But just call me Checky. Okay, just call me Checky. Okay, okay. I announce myself as Checky. So yeah, I'm kinda cringe, but I hope you guys like this video. So yeah, I'll see you guys into the next one. Bye bye.